Welcome guys to another episode of Minecraft Bedwars. Well, it's been a while. It's been like, I don't know, 8 months. Depending on how this video is edited, it's gonna be 9 months soon, probably, since the last video. Yeah, I've been slacking off way too much, to be honest with you. But to be honest, on a real note, I've been doing shit. I've actually not been slacking off. It's just that I just got like a idea block, basically. It's just that I'm not doing YouTube related. That's the simplest thing. Okay, maybe I did YouTube related. Maybe I did this video. I slightly voice acted a certain a brown Jack Frost. Listen, guys. I was just following orders. I'm not racist, I swear. Anyways, other than YouTube, I've been going to like film school, college, academy. I'm not even sure if you want to call it whatever you want to call it. Having some friends to hang out with. Hell yeah, I got social links, which are basically the two people who's controlling the other accounts in this video right here. Yeah, I kind of recorded this video a bit earlier before I recorded my actual review. Like, I wrote my review, so yeah. And another thing is, I actually went to like Japan again, like a month ago. Well, from the point I'm recording this, it's been a month since I came home, and hell yeah. Honestly, nothing much happened, so do not ask me for random stories too. I'm just gonna give you the quick rundown of like basically what happened in Japan. So basically, I just bought a lot of shit. I even went back to the secondhand store where I was being weird about it. Like, remember from Random Stories 1? I mean, I'm just gonna call it Random Stories. I don't think I'm gonna make a second one. That's the thing. But I ended up just getting every single Persona game basically, except Persona 2, both the PS1 version and the PSP version, because god damn, Persona 2 is fucking expensive. That shit costs like 8,000 yen compared to the other games each, by the way. So that means I already spent like around like $200 on like just Persona 2, and I spent a lot of money on buying every single fucking Persona game, including the first Persona game. So why would I like say something about like something that sounds not even related to like whatever video I'm recording right now? Well, you see, guys, in Japan, I got a new mouse. I know. This is my like this. I don't know, like, oh, this is my fucking 17 mouse. Don't you have enough? Fuck you. Well, listen, fuck you. I can do whatever I want with my money. This is not me just being like, oh, I'm fucking rich, you're poor. Nah. I just say, like, if you keep bitching and complaining about like me buying mouses, fuck you. Don't watch the fucking video. Click off. So yeah, I basically pick up this mouse. It's the HyperX Pulsefire Haste Wireless. That's a mouthful. Anyways, this mouse released like over 3 years ago, back in like 2022 apparently. But you might be asking, why am I reviewing this mouse now if the mouse released like, I don't know, 3 years ago? Well, you see, I've actually been interested in this mouse because it kind of looks like the glorious model O, but simply weirder. Like, not weirder, I meant like simply it looks like a certain gaming company that I dislike for their mouse prices. That does not make any sense. So anyways, here's our some tech spec. Actually, before the tech spec, I want to tell you a bit of a story. I got this mouse for 9,000 yen, which is a hell of a deal considering that roughly translates to like $58, which, like, holy shit. I check on the HyperX website, MSRP and shit. That shit costs like $90. I got like a $30 off of this mouse. Hell yeah. Alright, quick tech spec. So it got like a 2.4 gigahertz dongle. As usual, it can connect wired or wirelessly, basically. It got grip tape inside of the box. It got a 100 hours battery I'm not gonna test that because I don't want to spend 100 hours just wiggling my mouse everywhere. It got apparently it has like something called a TTC golden micro switches. I'm not sure what that means. It's dust proof, it's waterproof, considering this weird like hole design. I'm holding it as I speak about it. Basically, you guys can't see it because you're watching me through an avatar or some shit. And surprisingly enough, while I was researching about this video, apparently this mouse has a disappointingly low-end sensor considering how much this mouse costs for other people. It got a Pixar Paw 335 sensor. You might ask me, what does that mean? I have no idea. I just feel most mouse have the same feeling of sensor. I'm not sure, even though I've been doing mouse review for like a long time. But yeah, and it comes in black and white. Surprisingly enough, another thing while I was doing research for this video, apparently the black one is lighter than the white one. White pow! I'm sorry about that. Well, let's just continue on with the video. So yeah, apparently the black one has 61 grams and the white one is apparently 62 grams. Haha, good thing I have the lighter one. Oh, now that I'm looking at it, I got a white one. Okay, this joke does not make any sense. How the fuck do I not know that I got a white one when I've been playing with it for like 2 months and shit? Fuck the joke. Alright, so this is all of the tech specs. Another thing, it got RGB. Hell yeah. So now for basically the actual review. So this mouse, I've been using it for a month now. I've been replacing my my Razer Viper Ultimate with this one, and I know. A couple of videos ago, I said something about like, oh, I'm gonna use the Nova Pro as my main daily driver, but I don't know. I just feel more comfortable using the Razer since it's just already there in my table. Listen, I just have a drawer of filled to the brim with fucking mouse. So yeah. Anyways, some weird things about this mouse is that apparently it can double click. I mean, I've been not getting really that consistent of a double click, but sure it can. But weirdly enough, whenever I check the software, it does not have a debounce timer. So it's one of those mouse where like, oh, you can double click, but you can't also double click. It's a weird thing, but this might bother some of you who plays like, oh, Call of Duty or some loser ass FPS game like Marvel Rivals. But as a person who mostly play Minecraft Bedwars and for a little bit of Fortnite, okay, maybe too much Fortnite, but it's a win for me if it can double click. It's basically just giving me a slight advantage to all of you motherfuckers who don't play with the double clicking mouse. Yep, Bedwars is a pay to win game. Deal with it. I wish most mouse, to be honest, has a debounce timer, unlike a certain two gaming companies I'm looking at right now. Look at you, Logitech and Razer. And with that comment, I'm no longer sponsored by them. Never gonna get sponsored by them, by the way. But I'll stay true to my word, basically, true to my beliefs, just like that one guy from Persona 5. I swear I've been playing way too much Persona games, to be honest, lately. The shape itself, it's a shape, alright. It's just basically your average gaming mouse shape. Not really that interesting other than the weird holes in it. Which I'm still confused about. Like, how the fuck do you make this fucking waterproof when you have this much holes? The clicks itself, it does not feel mushy. It feels clicky, actually. I actually enjoy the clicks. Compared to like every single mouse I have, to be honest, this click might be one of my second favorite, actually. Not my first. My first favorite click is still the Razer Viper Ultimate, because the click just feels nice, even though it does not have a debounce timer. Honestly, a good mouse, just make the Razer Viper Ultimate, but with the debounce timer. That's it. That's it, the good mouse for Minecraft Bedwars Razer. If you're watching this, get an idea of that. Get someone to make that. Overall, another thing is that the side buttons, instead of being flush to the body, like some mouses, looking at another company that this time I actually fucking enjoy. But just because they built their fucking mouses really flush with the body, really slick, and I mean, it kind of pisses me off at the end of the day. But this mouse right here, they're like side buttons is more protruding. I'm not even sure if that's the correct word or not, but yeah, it's protruding, it's not flush. It gives you like a sense of feel, like where's the side buttons located at, so it's easier for me to, whenever I need to switch a hotbar from like my fucking sword or to blocks or some shit, even though I don't really do that, but I use like the scroll wheel, even though I told my buddies a couple of days ago that they should use like the side buttons to do that. Honestly, this mouse, slight bias to be honest, since I got it for pretty cheap. If you can find it for free to cheap, go for it. I give it like a 8.5. You might ask, why this number? Why might not any other number like 69 or some shit like that? Well, one of my bigger complaints is this mouse is being sold at somewhat of an MSRP price of like $90, and in my opinion, at that point, there's other better mouse to glorious Mao. But if this, weirdly enough, at like $60, I rarely like see mice that are pretty good or decent. G502, I'm not sure. I hate that mouse. I don't like it. I hate the G502. But if you want to go like cheaper mouse, in my opinion, there's not really much of an option unless you buy Pressplay, not being sponsored here. My favorite mouse, the Nova Pro, right now is like $20 as I remember. I saw it on sale, which is like a really insanely good deal. But it's being challenged by another mouse right now, which is the release by the point of recording this video, Atlas mouse. Considering they say it's like $200, it's under 300 basically. They claim, which if true and have a debounce timer, I say go for it without thinking. Buy it now, pre-order it or some shit. But the only problem with that, it's only available in Indonesia and Singapore right now, so you're gonna have to import that shit. Good thing I live at Indonesia, since I can buy a Pressplay mouse as until like September or some shit. I don't know when I'm leaving. Anyways, TLDR, this mouse is pretty great if you can get it in a heavily discounted price. Anyways, that's my review of like the HyperX Pulsefire Haste Wireless. Say that fast 3 times. I hope this video somewhat brings some enjoyment, or maybe it's informative, I don't know. As long as it helps you guys. If you like this video, dislike it. If you dislike this video, like it, forcing me to make more. I'll probably do the other mouse when it arrives. Well, I guess that's it for the review. There's some gameplay left I have left over because I thought the video was not gonna be enough. And yeah, I guess enjoy whatever gameplay that is still here. This was recorded live with the mic, by the way, so you might hear me swear and shit. You might hear me tell people to something. I should have said that. But yeah, I guess that's it. See ya.